All aspirants to the bar, you're supposed to be standing. You are to remain standing until at the discretion of the chairman he tells you to sit.
By the powers conferred on me as the Secretary of the Honorable Board of Benchers, I call the House to order and welcome the Chairman and Honorable Benchers to this unique occasion of the September 2020 Call to Bar ceremony. May I also take the opportunity to welcome applicants who will be called to the Nigerian bar at this ceremony. May I now, with the leave of Mr. Chairman, call on the Chairman of the Council of Legal Education to step forward to report on the state of readiness of the applicant for call. Mr. Chairman, sir.
You are waiting for me to call for it. Distinguished Secretary, Bencher's leave is hereby granted as prayed.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Chairman, sir, and pass the bar final exam to the body of sick leave to call on the Director General of Nigerian Law School to present his report. Chairman, Council of Legal Education, Bencher's leave is hereby granted as prayed. As the chairman pleases.
The chairman of the Board of Benchers, Mr. O.C.J. Okocha, MFR, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, JP, DSSRS, Live Bencher. The Vice Chairman of the Board of Benchers, Honorable Justice Boderos Vivo, JSC, CFR, Live Bencher. The immediate past Chairman of the Board of Benchers, the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Honorable Justice Dr. I.T. Muhammad, CON, Live Bencher. The Honorable Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Mr. Abubakar Malami, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Live Bencher. Past Chairman of Body of Benchers, the Honorable Members of Body of Benchers, Honorable Justices and Grand Cadis here present, the President of Nigerian Senators, Honorable Members of the House of Representatives, Executive Governors here present, our Royal Fathers, proud parents and guardians, as well as relations, ladies and gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor and privilege to welcome you all to this solemn and memorable ceremony for the admission to the Nigerian Bar of successful candidates at the January 2020 Bar Final Examination, conducted by the Nigerian Law School under the supervision of the Council of Legal Education. This ceremony, as you are aware, would have taken place much earlier in the year, but for the COVID-19 pandemic that brought the whole world to almost a complete halt. As we proceed with the activities of today, let me seize this opportunity to thank God Almighty for making us all assemble here as survivors of this pandemic. I equally register and express our sincere appreciation to the federal government of Nigeria under the able leadership of President Muhammad Buhari, GCFR, for all the proactive measures taken aimed at curbing the spread of the ready for call. After your call to the bar, you will become patient and steadfastness. To all our proud parents, guardians, and the Council of Legal Education and Nigerian Law School. The Council of Legal Education was established by the Legal Education Act 1962 to provide vocational training for law graduates aspiring for call to the Nigerian bar. The Nigerian Law School, which is the training arm of the Council of Legal Education, is a multi-campus institution with headquarters in Abuja, campuses in Lagos, Enugu, Kano, Yenagoa, and Yola. From these locations, we train over 6,000 students annually. Sustainable growth and development at the Nigerian Law School. As reported in our previous call ceremony, the Nigerian Law School has sustained an enviable growth and development for nearly 6 decades, to the admiration of many. The importance of Nigerian Law School in manpower training and development for our country cannot be overemphasized, particularly in the aspect of law school for training, for vocational training and practical training of university graduates for admission to the Nigerian Law School. From its humble beginning in 1963, with 8 students at its one-block campus at number 213A Igboshere Road, Lagos, the Nigerian Law School has grown to a 6-campus institution spread across the country with yearly intake of well over 6,000 students, as stated above. This is a testimony to the healthy astronomical growth, not just of the institution, but also in the legal profession. There have never been any incident of closure of the institution on account of students' unrest, strike action by staff, or any other reason. This is a rare quality in academic institutions in Nigeria today, and therefore deserves commendation and emulation by other institutions of learning. For these years, there has never been at the Nigerian Law School any incident or a report of secret cultism, a menace which has ravaged our higher institution of learning. And the secret is the insistence of the Council of Legal Education on the good character of students as a condition for both admission into law school and recommendation for call to the bar. The Nigerian Law School has contributed to the training of an entire arm of government, that's the judiciary. It is a tribute to the school that all judges of the various courts in Nigeria, including all states attorneys general and commissioners for justice, a large number of members of other tiers of government in the country are products of this school. The school also has contributed to the training of the legal manpower of our sister African countries, like the Republic of Gambia, Republic of Sierra Leone, and Republic of Cameroon. A number of countries from East and West Africa have visited Nigerian Law School to solicit information and assistance on the establishment and development of law school in their various countries. As reported in my address to your distinguished body at the last call ceremony, the Nigerian Law School received a high-powered delegation from the Law Development Center, Uganda, who are in Nigeria on benchmark and working visit to the Nigerian Law School, and most to have collaboration with the Nigerian Law School. Products of the Nigerian Law School have commanding presence in other spheres of public and private sector, such as the military, police, customs, immigration, oil and gas sector, banking and finance, insurance, and corporate world in general. So also professors, lecturers in the university and other tertiary institutions. Some of these products have achieved profound feat of getting to the top of their career nationally and across the borders. Presentation of the January 2020 bar examination result. Mr. Chairman, distinguished members of body of benchers, I will be presenting at this call to the bar ceremony a total of 1,779 candidates who are successful at the January 2020 bar examination, as well as 6 candidates. The number of candidates who participated in the examination were 2,515. Total number successful, 1,779. Of these, representing 3.06%, while 633 candidates got second class lower, representing 25.17%. Then candidates in pass category are about 1,065, representing 42.43%. This figure has translated into 70.86% success at the bar final examination. I wish to assure all of you that we shall remain the gatekeepers of our noble profession. As teachers and administrators, we will continue to uphold the standard and integrity of the bar. To the new weeks, I sincerely congratulate our candidates for call to the bar today. I also felicitate with their parents, guardians, and relations of being part of this memorable and auspicious occasion. No doubt, today is a day of great joy for you all, having come this far in realizing your dreams of becoming members of this noble profession of law. My prayer for you all is that the Almighty God will grant you rewarding career at the bar and enjoy you to make the best of the legal profession. Since it is your free will to belong to it, you must also ensure strict adherence to its norms and ethics. We wish you the best for the future. Appreciation. May I at this time respectfully seek the leave of the Mr. Chairman and distinguished members of Body of Benchers to thank our supervisory ministry, the Federal Ministry of Justice, headed by the Honorable Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Mr. Abubakar Madami, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Live Bencher, for the support always given to us as an institution. I will also wish to thank the chairman and members of the Council of Legal Education, our parent body, for their support and guidance at all times. The same appreciation goes to the chairman and members of the Body of Benchers for their constant support and encouragement. I must also mention the Secretary of the Distinguished Body of Benchers for his cooperation with us at all times. Not even the COVID-19 pandemic will hold your body for discharging your primary and essential duties, with the usual and huge cooperation of the Council of Legal Education and staff of the Nigerian Law School. Let me use this medium to congratulate the incoming president of the most progressive and largest bar on the continent of Africa, Mr. Olumide Akpata, Esquire. And equally thank the outgoing president, Mr. Paul Osoro, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, for his contribution to the Nigerian Law School, Nigerian Bar Association, and the legal profession in general. Finally, with all sense of duty and responsibility, I wish to commend the excellent work ethics of the academic and non-academic members of staff of the Nigerian Law School, who work tirelessly and most times beyond the call of duty to ensure that the task of producing legal manpower needs of our country is sufficiently attained. Affirmation of learning and character. Distinguished Chairman of Body of Benchers, sir, distinguished members of Body of Benchers, may I now present to you the aspirants here assembled this morning for call to the Nigerian Bar. They wish to and are eligible to be. They have all taken the prescribed examination as well as dining terms and met all the other required conditions set by the Council of Legal Education. I am happy to affirm that they all exhibited good manners and decorum during their training. They have also been groomed in the best ethics and ethos of our noble profession. Together with other academics and non-academic members of staff of the Nigerian Law School, I have closely monitored these aspirants during their training, and I vouch for each and every one of them as men and women of learning and character as demanded by your august body. The screening committee of your distinguished body has successfully perused the records of each of these aspirants and found them worthy to be presented for call to the Nigerian Bar. I attest that they are fit and proper persons for call and admission to the Nigerian Bar. Mr. Chairman, may I respectfully and in my own honor, present to the distinguished body of benchers the following 1,785 applicants from the total list of qualified applicants and from the previous calls here present for call to the bar at this ceremony. Thank you so much for this privilege, and God bless.
By the powers conferred
on the body of benchers by Section 3, subsection 1 of the Legal Practitioners Act, and by the powers conferred on me as chairman of the body of benchers by Regulation 16 of the Body of Benchers Regulations 1983, I hereby admit each and every one of the 1,785 applicants herein present, severally to the bar, as barristers and solicitors. You may now put on your wigs.
Mr. Chairman, sir, may I respectively invite you to deliver your address and your charge to the new wigs, Mr. Chairman.
First, bow to the body of benchers. The way to bow is forward. Thank you. You may now take your seats. The Vice Chairman, Body of Benchers, my Lord, the Honorable Justice Olabode Rhodes Vival, Commander of the Order of the Federal Republic, Justice of the Peace, Justice of the Supreme Court, distinguished past Chairman of the Body of Benchers, distinguished members of the Body of Benchers, the Chairman of the Council of Legal Education, Chief Emeka Ngige, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, the President of the Nigerian Bar Association, Olumide Abata, the Honorable the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, SAN. My Lords, Justices of the Supreme Court here present. Distinguished Senators and Honorable Members of the National Assembly, Your Excellencies, Governors of the States of Nigeria, distinguished members of the inner and the outer bar, Your Royal Highnesses, respected traditional rulers, the new wigs, proud parents and guardians, even if in absentia, but connected by Zoom, ladies and gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I, on behalf of the Honorable Body of Benchers, welcome you all to this happy and memorable occasion of call to the bar of the several candidates who have this day been admitted into the legal profession in Nigeria. Even though this is without any doubt a happy and memorable day for many of us here present, and even for those not present, what we are engaged in is a serious and solemn occasion, because the new wigs are now and henceforth to be charged with great responsibilities and serious undertakings in a profession which prizes character, dignity, honor, learning, and nobility, above the merely external advantages of position, rank, and fortune. I heartily congratulate all the new Whigs, jointly and severally, on their call to the bar here in Nigeria. I have every reason to believe that having received sound and rigorous training at the Nigerian Law School and having successfully passed the bar final examinations as conducted by the Council of Legal Education, you are indeed fit and proper persons to be admitted into the legal profession. This has actually been confirmed by the screening committee of the body of benchers, which committee has scrutinized your personal details and records before recommending you for call to the bar. May I also congratulate the proud parents, guardians, friends, and relations of the new Whigs, who must all feel proud and satisfied that their investments in your training and welfare have not been in vain. Even though they all may not be present here today, they all in our learned and honorable profession that they will require to practice transportation and accommodation facilities and much more. Every little help they can get will surely assist them. May I also commend and congratulate the body of benchers for managing to hold this call ceremony. As you may all recall, this ceremony was to have been held on Wednesday, the 29th day of July, 2020. On account of the global pandemic caused by the coronavirus, COVID-19, and the resultant consequences, including lockdowns in Nigeria and worldwide, we could not finalize the necessary arrangements for this ceremony to hold on the earlier proposed date. And at any of our usual goals stipulated by government and the National Center for Disease Control, we managed to secure the use of this venue, the Eagle Square, here in Abuja, so that this call ceremony may not be delayed longer than necessary. May I order the Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, SAN, for the kind assistance which he gave to us in the matter of securing this Eagle Square venue for our use for this ceremony. May I also express our thanks and gratitude to the Council of Legal Education and the Nigerian Law School for the training programs which were administered for the benefit of the students who undertook the same. Since its inception in the year 1962, the Council of Legal Education, through the Nigerian Law School, has continued to ensure that all candidates for admission into the legal profession in Nigeria are equipped with the requisite knowledge will continue to discharge, creditably as it has always done, the enormous responsibilities with which it is charged under the Legal Education Act, albeit in collaboration with the National Universities Commission, particularly here in Nigeria. And now to you, the new Whigs, my learned friends. I am sure you heard me when I said earlier in the legal profession. Our learned and honorable profession of law demands and expects from you good character, becoming dignity, high honor, deep learning, and demonstrable nobility. I must admonish you to adopt and always uphold honest view. I believe that the extant provisions of the Act, particularly as they relate to your admission into the legal profession, will remain in full force, and certificate of call to the bar issued to practitioners kept as legal practitioners. Section 2, subsection 1 of the Legal Practitioners Act unequivocally stipulates as follows, and I quote, "Subject to the provisions of this Act, a person shall be entitled to practice as a barrister and solicitor if and only if his name is on the roll." Now, while it is true that upon enrollment, you are entitled to practice as a barrister and solicitor, I will advise that you do not launch yourselves directly into practice by opening your own law firms and law offices. This is because the body of benchers actually does recommend a few years of pupillage under an already established law firm, where legal practitioners who are more experienced than you are will be able to show you the way and how to meet the several challenges that lie ahead of you. Continue to maintain the attitude of a student and be very willing to learn. There are several areas of law practice that are now emerging, and you should not see yourselves as being only courtroom holding the rule of law and the pursuit for justice. I speak of justice, and I have written that out in capitals. Justice in its purest and truest elements. This applies equally to all of you, those who may continue to practice as legal practitioners and those who may hereafter proceed to become magistrates and judges. As legal practitioners, we are all bound to observe and uphold the rules of professional conduct in the legal profession, as may from time to time be enforced. The current rules are the ones made by the General Counsel of the Bar. At the time I made this speech ready, those were the ones. But as you are all aware, in recent time, the Honorable Attorney General of the Federation has made some amendments. That controversy about it is presently being discussed in the General of the Federation, and I hope that the matter will be happily resolved. Now, Rule 1 of the rules unequivocally stipulates as follows concerning: promote and foster the cause of justice, maintain a high standard of professional conduct, and shall not engage in any conduct which is unbecoming of a legal practitioner. Also in the rules as stipulated, there are some essential duties which we as legal practitioners owe to our clients, our colleagues, that is other legal practitioners, and to the courts. As you all should know, the greatest duty we owe is to the courts, especially in the administration of justice. For those of you who will go on to become adjudicators, that is magistrates and judges, are also to be strictly observed and performed. Any breach of any of the aforesaid rules and regulations is a very serious matter, and severe censures and sanctions can be meted out to those who may be found to be in breach. Still, as legal practitioners, I must remind you about the existence of our one association, as you are nearest to the place of your practice. The NBA is the foremost professional association in Nigeria, and its influence on national affairs cannot be overstated. The motto of the NBA is promoting the rule of law. And among its aims and objects are the following. 1, maintenance and defense of the integrity and independence of the bar and the judiciary in Nigeria. 2. Procedures and arrangement of court business, and of the highest standards of professional conduct, etiquette, and discipline. 4. Promotion and protection of the principles of the rule of law and respect for enforcement of fundamental rights, human rights, and people's rights. 5. Creation of schemes for the encouragement of newly qualified lawyers and the assistance we give to aged or incapacitated members of the association. I assure you all that your active and regular participation in the activities of the Nigerian Bar Association will help you to make a daily advancement in the legal profession and also help you to make your contributions to the entrenchment of the just and egalitarian society which we all desire to have in Nigeria. As I proceed to conclude this address, let me remind you all that the body of benchers, which has this day called you to the bar, also has the power to enforce discipline and decorum at the bar. This is done through the instrumentality of the Legal Practitioners Disciplinary Committee, LPDC, which is a standing committee of the body of benchers, and which conducts the trial of any legal practitioner charged with the infraction of the rules of professional conduct or with infamous conduct. The LPDC has power to recommend that with such legal practitioner's name is struck off the roll of legal practitioners, or the lesser sanction of such legal practitioner being suspended from practice. These sanctions all have their repercussions, which I'm sure none of you will find palatable. And so I encourage you all to be of very good character and conduct, and not to be found wanting in any way whatsoever in your conduct as legal practitioners. In conclusion, let me remind you all about the need to learn and know about those things which they did not teach you in the Nigerian law school. A lot of it has to do with your emotional intelligence and your social intelligence, and the willingness at all times to be pragmatic and to face the realities of doing things in Nigeria, and particularly the weaknesses in the machinery for the administration of justice. I reckon that you all must have heard about remote court sittings, virtual court sittings, and the judicial stamp of approval given to the same by the apex courts in Nigeria. And so there is an urgent need for all concerned to come up with systems and procedures that can enable us to quicken the pace of justice and the pace of doing legal business in Nigeria. These will demand our creative attention and a new can-do spirit, which will make us all the better enabled to discharge our duties as legal practitioners, and more importantly, as patriotic citizens of Nigeria. Now, in line with our time-honored tradition, I hereby close my address with the chairman's charge to the new weeks, and I now invite you all, the new weeks, to be upstanding. New weeks, please be upstanding. You may now go forth in your new weeks from this day forward to serve Nigeria and serve humanity in justice, without fear or favor, affection or ill will. My lords, distinguished benchers, proud parents and guardians of the new weeks, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all for being part of this epoch-making ceremony, and I thank you all for your kind attention. May God bless us all, and may God continue to bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Amen.
With the kind permission of Mr. Chairman, at this point, we're recognizing the first-class students who distinguish themselves in various subjects to the chairman and members of the body of benches. The overall best student is Olalere Yusuf Asamu. And the first-class students are Adebayo Deborah Ibukunola, Ijaodola Abdulrashid Bolaji, Lukman Joseph Adiola, Madu Kelechi Christian Jello, Olalere Yusuf Asamu. Then we go to Adebayo Temila de Jumoke, Adewole Enifeolua, Banjo Afolashade Omo Bowale, Duro Saro Dapo Idris, Haruna Joy Salami, Jega Amina Mahmoud, Ojeni Ese Isioma, Okenwa Chiamaka Fevo, Ude Koso Sokchuku, Chuku Noso. Thank you. And the overall. And the first class can wait, and the rest you are recognized already. Thank you. The prize winners can wait, please. Which one are you giving? Okay, the first one. Adebayo Deborah Ebukunolua. Abdulrashid Bolaji. Lukman Joseph Adiola. Madu Kelechi Crisangelo. Okay. And the overall okay. How many? How many prizes is that, Awashi? I want a council prize. Yes. So, no, sir. The new weeks, please, you should remain behind because some of you did not collect their certificate, please. By the order of the body of benches, I now declare this call to bar ceremony closed. Benches will file out at the recess after the national anthem, please. All new weeks are to remain seated to receive their course certificate, following which they have to proceed to the Supreme Court for enrollment, please. Thank you and God bless.
We have a lost but found wig here. If it belongs to one of the new wigs, you can come over to pick it up. A lost but found wig. You can take your seats. There is a wig here. It belongs to one of the new wigs I get. You can come forward and pick it up. If the wig belongs to you or you misplace your wig, just come with proper identification and pick it up now, please. You'll be instructed as to the way you are going to recess the new. If you are not Move in an orderly manner, please. Those of you from number 1 to 100, 150, thereabout, just take it easy and move gently. 1 to 150 only. $151 to $250. $151 to $250. You can file out too. $250 to $350. $250 to $350. You can file out. Okay, hold on. If you have not received your certificate, hold on. From number 993 to 1,000. 993 to 1,000. If you have received your certificate, you can take your leave. Thank you. 993, 933, 933 to 1,000. If you have received your certificate, you can file out, please. (933) to 1,000. If you have received your certificate, file out, please.